Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is JJ and I run a crochet amigurumi business called JJ Crochets, and as you would have seen, I have already started this vlog. That is because I had some markets at the weekend, but I was so busy preparing for them that I didn't do the introduction to this video. So I still wanted to add in the clips of that, and I thought I'd do a little breakdown of how the weekend went. So in total we did 3 markets at the weekend. We did 2 on Saturday and 1 on Sunday. So the 2 on Saturday was a Craft and Fleet in Nottingham, and also the Maker Street market in Ashbourne. My partner went to the Ashbourne one and I did the Craft and Fleet one, and then we also did a market in Southwell on the Sunday. So I just thought I'd do a really quick breakdown of how that went. So we obviously did 2 in the same day, so we had to split our stock in half. I was a little bit worried about the Craft and Fleet event because Gay Pride was on the same day, and I was worried that because it was just slightly out of the main area where Pride is, that people wouldn't want to come to it. But it actually went really well, and so did the Ashbourne one as well. So in total for both of those markets we made over £650, which was crazy in one day. I think we made around 400 at the Craft and Fleet and around 250 at the Ashbourne market. I can't 100% say. I just think that we made a little bit more at the Craft and Fleet than we did at the Ashbourne market. It was really hard to keep track because it's all on the same app. We just have 2 different card readers. It all combines it together. So I tried to keep track and it came up to about £360, but I'm pretty sure we missed out a few items in that for the Craft and Fleet one. So I'm pretty sure that we was around the £400 mark for Craft and Fleet and around £250 for the Ashbourne Makers Market. So I'm very happy with both of them. I would definitely do both of them again, and probably will get applying to those as soon as possible. So the Southwell event was a last minute one. I got a message to say that someone had cancelled and if I wanted to take part in that one, so I did. However, the events went so well on the Saturday that there wasn't much stock left. I still did it anyway because I said I was going to do it and paid for it and that, so we still went even though there wasn't much stock. Whilst we was there we made £160, which I was absolutely thrilled with. We didn't have many of the small items left, so I was actually really thrilled to make that much money. That was obviously above my minimum. For me, my minimum is 3 times the store fee, or at least £150, which in this case was the same because the store fee was £50. So I needed to make a minimum of £150, and to make 160 when I didn't have many small items left was amazing. I think I had either 2 or 3 axolotls left. I had just a few octopus, a few Tank the Turtles. I made up some more chubby frogs, and I didn't have any duckies in frog hats left either. So I was really quite sparse on the smaller items that I had, so absolutely over the moon to make that much money. It was more just to get a bit of a feel for it. I actually would have been happy with around maybe a little more than £100 for that one, because obviously the Saturday went so well and I just wanted to see what that event would be like, but now that I know that it went well, even with a very small amount of stock, I know that if I'm able to do it again, as long as I've got the stock, it should be even better than that. So yes, I was very happy with all of that. Now I've got barely any stock left, so we have decided to actually cancel the Whitby event that we had going on next weekend. We just found that it's not worth it for us at the moment, especially with trying to keep on top of stock in the shops and all the big events that I've got coming up. So I've now got 2 weeks until my next event, which is quite good now because I've got barely any stock left. I have done a huge yarn order. I don't know if you can see behind me, this is looking pretty sparse. It's not too bad, but the colours that I need, like for the turtles, for all the axolotls and all that, I don't have a lot of them, so I desperately need that yarn, and I'm hoping that it comes before Friday. We're going on holiday on Saturday to Wednesday, and I'm hoping that my yarn comes before Friday so I can take some of it with me, because I'll just do a few things while I'm there, like when I'm sitting and chilling, like when we're in the car, because my partner will drive and I'll crochet. Like, that's not abnormal or anything. I'm just gonna do that as I would as well, just to try and get on top of the smaller items so that I've got enough stock for our next event, which will be the Ashfield show, which is on the lawns in Sutton, Nottinghamshire. And then the weekend after that we have the balloon festival in Northampton. I think that's on the Northampton racecourse. I'll have to check that. That's another 3-day event, so's the Ashfield show. And then the weekend after the balloon festival we have Devonshire Green Festival. That's only 1 day, but we're basically very, very busy after that, so I need to make sure that I get a lot of stock done. So I thought I would take you along to do that with me. Sorry this introduction was so long, but I thought it was worth doing a recap of the markets because I know a lot of people are interested in how I do at the markets. I'm absolutely over the moon with how I did. We made over £800 in one weekend, so I'm absolutely thrilled with that. And now we're going to continue and get on with prepping for our next market, which is in 2 weeks' time. So it is a new day and I have a lot of parcels. I say a lot, there's only 2 here. I've actually ordered from 4 different places. That's got my yarn in it, and I've also ordered some safety eyes. So I order my safety eyes from Tactile Craft Supplies because they provide a free EN 713 certificate, which basically means that it's been chemically tested. So providing when I do my UKCA testing it all passes the physical stuff that we have to do, then we can obviously use those eyes. If you didn't know, in the UK you have to do this thing called UKCA testing, which just means that you can legally sell your plush toys. If you don't do that, then you can't actually legally sell them. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people that do. They also, like, some people think they can get away with it by like saying that they're decorative, or if they label it not a toy, but you actually can't do that. If it's got play value, so if it looks appealing to a child, you have to UKCA test your items. So obviously I do that with mine, so that's why I get my eyes from Tactile Craft Supplies. They are one of the only places that provide the chemical testing. However, another place called Amazing Crafts also does it. I think when I started making plushies to sell, only Tactile Craft Supplies had the EN 713 certificate that you could get from them. However, if you use Tactile Craft Supplies, then you might know that the 16mm eyes, I don't know what it is, but they're different to all the others. The backs of them are different, and they're so difficult to get on that I genuinely just avoid using them. I've got barely any plushies that use 16mm safety eyes. But there's some plushies that I look at and I'm like, that'd just look better. Like I'll try with 14mm eyes and 18mm eyes, and I know it just look better with 16mm, but they're really hard to get on. So I think I've only got one product that uses the 16mm eyes, and that's Freddie Bear's, because I don't have to make them that often. I don't mind every now and then putting the eyes on them. But basically I've just ordered some from Amazing Crafts, some 16mm eyes. So yeah, I'm gonna try these ones, and then obviously because I'll be changing where I get my 16mm eyes from, it means I would have to retest my item. So what I'll do is I'll test out these, test an item and see if they obviously hold the weight test, and if they do, then all you have to do is email them to get the free certificate. They've also sent me a free nose, which is really cute. I think this one's got the nostrils on. Little nose, it's got the little nostrils on it, which is really cute. I did also order 30mm eyes, and that doesn't say the EN713 Reach and Obitech compliant on it. I realise now that I've made a mistake, because 30mm eyes are not compliant. So I obviously won't be making anything that needs 30mm eyes. I think the highest you can go up to is either 24 or 26. For some reason, when it comes to safety eyes and UKCA testing, I know there's a limit, and I think it's either 24 or 26, and I know that, so I don't know why I ordered these, but now I've just got 30mm safety eyes. So if I want to make anything for like my daughter or any of us, then I've got them. But yeah, that was a little bit of a waste. So that's that one. Then we've got, this is going to be all mushroom. Then we've got some I think they call it beige yarn. This is what I use for my turtles, but there's some free stuff in here. I obviously can't use those eyes, but there's some stitch markers, handmade tags, there's handmade tag, stitch markers, and some little bits and bobs. This is from RTB, is where I bought these. I just searched on Google for this yarn, and this was like the cheapest one that came up. And then I've got my big order from, this is from Actually Yarn, and this is where I will usually buy all of my yarn from, providing she's got it all, but she just didn't have all of them in stock, which is why I bought the mushroom. And then I think I also bought some yellow and green from somewhere else, and a couple of other colours. So we've got plenty of lime green for frogs, and also duckies in frog hats, and then we've got some avocado green. I still had some of that, but I wanted to make sure I've got plenty. And then that brown is just taupe, which is for giraffes. Got some blues, purples, because I use this blue and purple. I use them for axolotls, and I also use them for Tank the Turtles as well. This sort of like salmony peach sort of colour is also for the axolotls. They're for the red axolotls. And then we've got some pink, more blues. These are just a basic blue that I use a lot for octopus, T-Rex, Triceratops when I do them. So it's just a good standard blue, and that's a good octopus blue, I find. This again for Tank the Turtles and axolotls. This purple I like to use for some octopus, so that I've got a few different colours of octopus. I do mostly blues, but then I'll do a purple as well, and a pink, and then another like salmony type colour. So now I'm gonna put the fan back on and put them away. This is the yarn now. I do have another order coming, which I think is 5 skeins of forest green and 5 skeins of yellow as well. That would go down here. There's not enough room for it. I've had to rejig a few things as is anyway, but yeah, that's not going to fit. I have a bit of space here, so realistically I could actually like move everything up a little bit and up there I have a bit of room, so I could move everything up, but every single time that I get yarn I have to move everything around based on the like stock of yarn that I've got. But I actually think what I'm going to do when that other yarn delivery arrives, I'm going to take out all of the yarn that I plan to take on holiday with me, because we go on holiday from Saturday until Wednesday, so I'll obviously be taking quite a lot of yarn with me because I'm always doing it on the go anyway. So what I'll do is I'll take out the yarn that I'll be taking with me and then put the other order in there, because there'll be room for it then, because I'll probably take quite a lot of yarn with me on holiday. This office is absolutely boiling, so unless I've got the fan on, like, I'm dying in here. So because of the where this house is positioned, the sun is literally always on the back of the house. In the morning it's like on the left side, and then by the time it's sunset, like you can still see it's still beaming into this room, so this room is always boiling unless I've got the fan on, and still then it's usually just circulating hot air. So I won't be doing a lot of filming while it's so hot, or at least I won't be doing a lot of like talking and stuff, because I have to turn the fan off and it's just not ideal. But what I'm going to do now is I'm actually just going to get ready for an appointment, and then when I come back later, I might be back in office, I might not. I do have a lot of preparation that I need to do for Ashfield show. That is in about a week and a half now. That is a 3-day event, so I need to make sure that I've got a lot of stock for that. My gazebo has just arrived at my mum's house. I sent it to my mum's house because we thought that it wouldn't arrive until we was on holiday, and then obviously no one would be here to pick it up, but it's actually arrived today, so that's really great. Either today or tomorrow me and my partner will trial putting it up and see how that goes, see how easy it is and stuff like that. So that's really good that that's arrived now. So now I'm going to go for a break, go to my appointment, and then I might come back in the office this evening when it's a bit cooler, but it's just too hot to be in here right now, especially without the fan on. If I want to talk I have to turn the fan off. So yes, that is what I'm going to do right now. So it is nap time in my house right now, so I'm being a little quiet because my daughter's just in the room next to me. So I didn't end up doing anything else yesterday because I thought my appointment was at 1:30, so I arrived for 1:30 and then found out it was actually at 2:30. So luckily I took some crochet with me though, and I made some chubby frogs for the hour that I was waiting. But after that appointment I decided to actually go to baseball. If you didn't know, I do play baseball, but I obviously stopped because I had a baby, and it's been a while since I've been able to train for baseball, and that was my first session back, and it's quite a while away from me. So just for baseball I think I ended up being out of the house for about 3.5 hours because I travelled there and then we're there for quite a while as well. So I literally got barely anything done yesterday. However, this morning my parcel arrived, my last yarn parcel that is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that away as I figure out what yarn I'm going to take with me on holiday, because we are going on holiday on Saturday. I'm not going to be able to fit this last bit of yarn in the shelves, so what I'm going to do is whilst I'm putting this away, I'm going to take some yarn out that I'm going to take on holiday with me. I'm just going to put it in this box here because I'll be taking quite a lot of yarn on holiday with me, because I know for a fact I'll be doing quite a lot, especially because we've got kids. It's not like we're going to be out late at night or anything, so in the evenings I'll probably be doing quite a lot of crochet, because after all it is still my hobby. I do enjoy doing it, that is why I do it. It's also a job, yes, but the actual crocheting I really enjoy, so I'll definitely be doing that whilst on holiday as well. So I need to make sure I take plenty with me. After that I'm probably going to make a little bit of a list of the things that I need to make. I probably should do that before, because depending on what I need to make depends on what I will take with me, but it's roughly in my head, so I just want to write it down on paper afterwards so that I've just kind of got it with me to make sure I'm making even amounts of things. I've got a full box of yarn. I know that I'm not going to use all of this, but at the same time, like, a lot of things I'm not going to use a whole skein for because I'm low on everything right now. But the main thing that I need to make is axolotls, chubby frogs and tank the turtles because they're my 3 best sellers. We've only got 9 chubby frogs, no axolotls, and I think 4 tank the turtles, and the 4 tank the turtles are all blue ones, so I need to make all the other colours in those. In here is everything that I need to make all of those. I can probably make a few other bits as well, maybe make some mint and light blue octopus, but they're just not a priority. So yes, I do kind of need all of this, kind of. Oh, and also duckies and frog hats, and I've got the colours to do those as well. So I've got the colours to do quite a lot of different things, all of which desperately need doing and making in preparation for Ashfield's show. So I had to quite abruptly stop then because my daughter woke up. She's not napping very well today, she's a bit on and off. I think she's teething. Can't 100% remember what I was saying, but for now I'm going to be finishing my editing for today's video because it is Thursday. I just need to have a run through of the video before I put it onto YouTube. And whilst I do that, I will also be crocheting at the same time, so I will show you what I'm doing. But because my daughter's not napping very well, I won't be talking much at all. So I'm really sorry that finished quite abruptly. I forgot to do an outro. It is actually about a month later since I was recording for that video and I went on holiday, but I forgot to do an outro before the holiday because we were just very busy getting all that sorted. But I just wanted to start with, I know you've already watched the video, but I'm sorry that it's been like 3 weeks since I uploaded a video. I think I've missed 3 uploads. So I'm really sorry for that. Life got really busy, especially in August, in the summer. That's probably my busiest period for working. I know a lot of people it is in Christmas time and that will still be busy, but in the summer especially it's very busy for me, with markets and everything. So I was just far too busy and I couldn't be recording and editing videos and sorting everything out to get them uploaded. So I'm hoping now that I'm back and I won't miss too many videos, and if I do, hopefully it'll just be the odd one here and there and not 3 in a row. So yeah, I'm really sorry for that, but I'm really glad that you still watch this video even though it's been a while since I've been uploading. So yeah, it has been a while since I recorded this video and forgot to do an outro, so I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. The next video is about the Ashfield show and how that went and things like that. I've got a few other videos that I've obviously recorded in the time, it's just that I haven't been able to edit. But I'm now having about 5 weeks off of markets until the sort of Christmas period comes up for me. So I'm really excited for that, and it means that I can focus a lot more on the YouTube side and the content creation side of my business, which I'm really looking forward to. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do give it a like if you liked it, and if you want to stick around then please subscribe. I promise I won't be making a habit of missing all these uploads. Like I said, maybe the odd one here and there. Since I do this alongside being a full-time mum, it is hard to find the time to do it all, but the one video a week should be fine from now on. So thank you again for watching, and please do subscribe if you want to watch more videos like this, because this is the sort of content that I film at the moment. I do plan to make some more different videos shortly, very soon, but if you do have any suggestions for other videos that you want to see, things that you want to see in my studio vlogs and stuff like that, then please do leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. I'd really appreciate it. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.